Fuck you, Google. Fuck you, Google. You just missed a mega belch because Google Hangouts took so fucking long. I couldn't hold it anymore. Like, what? Go! Oh, and then it goes live.
Literally, right as he stopped, it goes ding live. That was perfect.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Zarin Isaac and Garbage Gamer Show. We fired everybody else.
Fuck them.
No, not really. I'll be running in and out of the...
We don't need those useless douchebags.
Of the vaginal rectum that is our show.
Vaginal rectum.
It's a vagina bum.
Two for the price of one.
Because I'm making food in the kitchen.
Oh, what are you making?
I am making chicken Alfredo pasta.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. A lot. I got like a pile of chicken thighs that are on discount, and I realized, they expired 3 days ago. I should probably eat them. So I'm cooking them up, all of them, and they're all going into the sauce. So it's going to have like a ridiculous amount of chicken in it.
Chicken.
And I'm okay with that. For now, I'm eating oregano potato chips.
But yeah.
So Skinslip informed us that he'll be a little late because he's in another show? The fuck? That there's another show at the same time as this one that we've been doing for years? Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck?
What the F?
No, I don't know. He'll be here in a bit. Stout's probably out shopping because he's always shopping at this time.
This time of week.
But that's okay. So greetings to everybody. Got Asmodeus, Desk and Shelf, Fade, Garbage Gamer, of course, Mega Commandy, Niner for Life, Quack, Sci-Fi Guy 68, That Strange Guy, Thrashed Fingers, and Crolatin just staggered drunkenly into the room.
So
I actually got a fairly decent night's sleep last night after. God, yesterday it felt like I was just streaming forever. Did like an hour and a half of Killzone, and then we did over 3 hours of Saturday Morning Fridays.
Yeah, how'd the rest of that go?
I was literally passing out in the middle of Exo Squad. I managed to remain conscious for Robotech, so that's okay.
But yeah, I had to be up at a decent hour today, so that's why I had to bail after.
I figured you usually don't bail for that one.
No, I don't. I've only bailed twice. Once on accident.
That's good. Well, at least you know you can watch the shows and stay caught up on those.
Oh yeah.
When you have time.
Yeah,
so did you get caught up on them?
Oh yeah, I always do. Like I said,
Okay,
I watch them because I love to watch them, but yeah. If ever
As do we all.
I'm just too tired or something like that, I will always usually bail on Robotech because I've seen Robotech.
Well, at the very least, I know you've seen the early episodes in particular.
I've seen the whole first season, yeah.
Oh, okay. So, but the broadcast versions, have you ever seen the remastered versions?
I have seen the remastered versions up to well, actually, we're getting close to the point where I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay.
So it's a few more, I think 3 more episodes.
Well, most of the DVD volumes are 6 episodes per disc. So, if that helps at all.
No. All I know is the last unedited or non-remastered version that I've seen is the one where it's the whole stage performance.
The stage performance.
The talent show.
Yeah. I know the one you mean.
No, that's right after that one is from that episode on. I have not seen the unedited version.
Okay, that one's episode 9. So we got a few to go.
Yeah, I knew I was getting close. I just wasn't sure how close.
Awesome. Oh, hey, Skinslip here. Skinslip's here. Hey.
Hey guys, sorry. Buddy? I was over on the Cathode Ray transmission, which is another show that airs roughly at the same time. They started at 7.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were all like, what the fuck? Another show?
Sorry, they asked if I could come
show.
on. I got invited to come on, so I was like, sure. And they're really cool dudes, you know.
Awesome. Maybe we'll maybe we can have them on our show at some point.
I was already gonna ask you that after we went off air. I didn't want to talk about it until
No, I'm always game for more geeks to bring into the fold.
Right, and but I don't want to overrun the chat, and that's why I was like,
yeah, obviously.
That's why I figured we talk about it later.
Because you so totally don't overrun the chat as it is.
Hey! Everyone gets their time in the sun. You know it. We all just go on tears sometimes.
No, I just mean you overrun the chat by yourself. You don't need other people. You do a fine job of it.
I was doing most of the talking over there. They kept asking me questions. I'm like, all right, cool, woo.
Awesome. Nah, it's cool. So what kind of show do they do?
Same shit we do, but they're more horror movie focused.
Okay.
But
cool.
they're nerds. They got the shit. We were talking about the Kroll Blu-ray and a whole bunch of other stuff. So they're
awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I was just telling the folks here I'm making some chicken Alfredo pasta because I bought a surplus of chicken and realized it expired 3 days ago, so I should probably cook it like now. So I'm making Alfredo with a ridiculous amount of chicken.
I'm currently courting that show to bring to Geeky TV too. So
cool. Awesome.
I don't know how times are gonna work. They already talked about perhaps changing their time, but I'm not pushing any buttons. I'm just gonna ease about it and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to have them on because they're exactly the kind of thing that Geeky TV does.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta say, it's really weird not having weekends off. I feel so out of it this week. Like, it's Saturday, but it's actually my Wednesday if we're going by our work week.
Oh man.
So
that's the worst. I hate that.
So my days off are like Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, great. Awesome. Hooray for Hump Day.
Hump Day, in which you get to sit on cam and talk for hours.
And then I get paid on my Tuesday. So I won't even really be able to enjoy it. Mind you, I am off at 3:30, so I could still, I could take the bus going the other way to the mall and do some shopping after work, which is probably exactly what I'll do. Like, fuck it, I'm shopping. And I'm hoping my tax refund comes in around the same time. In which case I'll be like, fuck it, I'm doing a lot of shopping.
Oh, I have some pickups too if you want to do that.
That is, assuming mysterious bills from the government don't materialize out of thin air and take all my money away, as has happened several previous years. Do you ever wonder why I keep saying, big screen TV, this year for sure? That's because those are the years when I thought I was getting a huge tax refund. This year, I made plans a year in advance to have an even bigger tax refund by having more taken off of all my paychecks. So I've basically been suffering all year so I could have a huge tax refund. Now we're coming down to the moment of truth. We'll find out if my plan worked or not.
Hey,
if it did,
you got
huge
a couple
TV!
If you get a couple $100, actually, you can get a decent TV,
No. At the very least, if I can't get the huge TV, at the very least, I'm going to get a bigger monitor for the computer.
Yeah. Well,
hopefully
that's the thing.
2.
You can just get a 40-inch TV for like $350.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I want to get.
But I'm saying, and just plug it to your computer with another monitor. Bam.
I literally just got a Tiger Direct email about what was the size? I think it was like 39. There's a 39-inch, 339 4K TV.
Oh wow. That's
See,
crazy.
I want to get a 4K monitor.
Useless for a TV, but good for a monitor.
I want a 4K. I probably want a 32-inch 4K.
Hey, apparently Stout is not shopping. He's just getting some tea. Oh my God.
He was shopping, but now he's getting tea because he needs tea. I have pickups.
Good.
Do we want to talk about pickups, or wait until Stout? Do we gonna?
Let's wait for Stout. Because then we can do a whole pile of pickups. I have no pickups this week because,
all my pickups are review copies.
What was that?
I don't know.
I
have no pickups this week because. Because I just did my update video, which is completely up to date. That is all the most recent stuff I got. up to my most recent shopping, which was around my birthday. So you've seen it. You already know. You've seen the video. You know.
So,
But by this time next month, there should be stupid amounts of pickups if all goes well.
stupid amounts.
A lot of sort of lingering debts that have been hanging over my head, cutting into my fund money for months and months and months, will be clear and free and clear. So I will have much more coming in on top of the bills. So
Much more fun money.
Much more fun money. Yes, the times of plenty will be back again. Well, it hasn't been too bad this time. It's only been a couple months that I've been strapped for cash, but
tighten your belt a little bit,
Yeah. But on the gift cards, the birthday gift cards definitely helped. Did some Mondo grocery runs with those.
Been eating in hours. That's why.
Actually, the only gift cards that I spent on anything non-essential was the Future Shop one, which I used to get some DVDs and Blu-rays. But other than that, all the other ones are spent on food. Nothing but. So, yeah.
So
and hello, David Hink. I saw you were having a little trouble getting in there, but welcome.
See, all these Steam boxes started showing up all over
Steam box.
The Steam store, the hardware section.
That's cool.
And yeah, there's a lot of. It was at GDC this year. They had 13 companies come out and show off their Steam machines that they were going to sell through the Steam store. And there are, I'm not entirely sure. Like, I know people who build their own computers are not the demographic.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to figure out who. Like, I'm racking my brain around, these kind of computers that they're building and the price tags that they're asking for them. And it's just like, who exactly are you, like, trying to target here? I mean, it's just like, because even if you're targeting the people who don't want to build
the base
again, like every fucking day. End of the player, I'm gonna have to complain like one of those tenants.
But you have to. It's been ridiculous.
Oh, I know it has been.
But
you're gonna hear it in a video at some point. I'm gonna be doing like a bunch of videos, and you're just gonna hear that droning in the background. So, like, don't mind my asshole neighbor. Who only thinks of himself.
Doesn't understand the concept of base.
Yes.
But
yes,
I mean, it's just like the demographic I don't understand, because like even if they're targeting someone who doesn't want to build their own computer or doesn't know how, still like even if you buy all the parts yourself. On some of these, but not all of them. I don't want to just say every single one of these computers on the Steam store or whatever are bad. There are actually some pretty legit priced ones that are stupidly powerful. A little overkill, actually.
What's that smell? Is the chicken's cooking? I completely forgot. I'm just like, I'll be back.
But some of the lower end ones, like the ones with Pentium processors and i3 dual-core processors in them, and they're still asking like a fucking $1,000 for them. It's just like, wait, no. Like I said, even if you contract someone to build it for you, pay them like $200 fucking dollars to build this machine for you, on top of you paying for the parts, you still come up like $400 cheaper than this fucking thing. Since the OS is free, then all you have to pick up next to it is the controller. Since you don't have to worry about a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse, you don't have to worry about any of that. And it's, yeah, I just don't get, like, there are some companies on that list that I don't think are going to be around much longer, or at least not going to be on the Steam store, because no one's going to buy them. It's just going to be one of those stupid things that is just going to die off in about a year, personally. As I stated in our private chat, there really hasn't been a huge market for pre-built PCs.
That's true, but
I mean,
if Steam wants to make this viable, they need to do like commercials on TV and market to gamers, and that is how they will change.
They need to find out a way. which I don't think anyone is ever really going to figure out, a way to truly compete with consoles. Because right now these are not competing with consoles. This is a Steam selling computer. This is not in any
Steam
way.
Isn't doing anything. They're probably just getting a little feed.
Well, Steam is hosting the sell of these computers. Because you can actually log on to your Steam account. There's a hardware section.
What's funny is you mentioned that the pre-built computer business has never been great. It's actually better now than it ever has been, thanks to Twitch and everybody wanting to be a streamer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm saying like that. There's a whole bunch of companies that started up. There's a company I like. The one I prefer is Origin PC, only because I know people who work over there. I know theirs is actually one of their better looking Steam boxes.
Yeah, those are the more competitively priced. Those ones like $700.
Yeah, it's $650, $649.
Yeah, and it comes with like an i5, like 8 gigs of RAM.
That's the thing. Is Origin PC is that's what their thing is. They don't charge more than they need to.
Right.
You know?
Oh, damn it, Sean. Anyway, fucking knows it too. Bastard. But I'm surprised the company iBuyPower has not reared their heads to make a Steam machine.
I mean, you know, a thing I like about Origin PC is they're good people and they'll really work with you and stuff if you know, like I don't know. I just like that. Like I know people who work there and they really strive for like customer service. Like they want you to be happy. If you're unhappy, like what do they need to do? You know, like that's,
right. Another good one actually is actually a Barnacle just got his new PC built by these. And they seem like a great bunch of people. Is Puget Systems.
Puget Systems, yeah.
And they built a mega rig for his. Holy shit!
They're out of Washington, I think.
He's a coder, so he's got to have.
That's why they're out of Washington. He's in Washington. That makes sense.
Yeah, he's in Washington.
Yeah. Which means it's Puget Sound. It's probably Puget Sound area. So, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's some kind of nerdgasm machine that they built with dual Xeon processors in this fucking thing, like 3-way 980s, and it's just like some like tear the head off of God kind of computer. Let's see. Did you see the new Nvidia Shield console /streaming box thing for $200? I have, and I mean, it's there. I mean, really, they built it. They built it to show off their. God, they're pumping these things out like once every fucking year.
Like phones. Yeah.
Oh no, their new chip architecture.
Like it's because they're for phones and stuff.
Yeah, because 2 years ago it was the Tegra 3 and the Tegra 4. They came out in a year. In 1 year, they both came out. It was kind of nuts.
They were like 9 months apart or something like that.
Yeah, and then last year it was all about the Tegra K1, and that was the Nvidia Shield tablet. Now it's this one with their Tegra X1, which is their more.
It's just an upgrade of the previous architecture, essentially. It's just like beefier.
Actually, it's the same architecture.
No, I'm saying, yeah, it's just beefier.
It's beefier, and they've actually fully integrated a desktop GPU.
Oh, did they? Oh, that's interesting.
And the X1 utilizes.
That's cool. That's a real upgrade.
Yeah, it's a desktop grade GPU with like 4 gigs of RAM on the damn thing.
Dude, man!
So, I mean, I'm not going to say it's no slouch, but it's like as of right now, because it runs Google TV. Not Google TV, but Android TV. And so it's still an Android device that will only play Android games. So having that much power and still being only Android is kind of, right now, that's kind of a hindrance. So, because like many things, you know, the whole supply creates demand thing. They supply you with this uber powerful hardware, and there's nothing that's made to even remotely utilize it. So they create the demand by making stuff that utilizes it. Like, here, we made this big, awesome, amazing thing. Now go create software for it. And that's kind of how it works. So they make this X1 processor that you can pretty much put this thing in a desktop computer and you won't see much of a difference between like a quad-core processor and a mid-range desktop GPU. And what does it play? Android games, Angry Birds? You know,
but you can
Modern
also
Combat.
play much more advanced games. So.
Yeah, Modern Combat stuff that I can run 60 frames per second on the Tegra 4. So it's like,
Well, better.
We're not going
well,
to see really hardcore stuff for at least a year out for the X1 until they can start porting PC games. I mean, right now all we have is tech demos of the full version of Unreal Engine 4 running on the X1.
Anything compatible with Linux just needs a few tweaks, and you can go right onto the.
Yeah, there you
system,
go.
So. I say a few tweaks like it's really easy. It's actually quite complex and something I can't even remotely understand. But I'm saying
but it's a lot easier than trying to port something over from a completely different architecture.
From a Mac to a PC, or PC to any Linux, basically.
Yeah.
The good thing is, though, PC is slowly
essentially
towards Linux.
For people who don't understand in the chat, when you go from Linux to Android, you're going Linux to Linux. You're going to Linux to distro of Linux. So there's a lot of similarities in its architecture. So it makes it there's not as many steps to jump through, not many hoops to jump through if you were going through such a dramatic change like Mac to PC or Mac to fucking Android. God forbid. So yeah, there are definitely some really high-priced PCs in that Steam store, but there's a good chunk of them that are just overpriced. You know the hardware isn't top end.
Okay, see, when people go, "Oh, Brendan, you're a pothead," I go, "No, I'm not. You want to know? Here's an example of pothead. My friend just posted on his wall, and I quote, "It's 420 somewhere, posted at 7:53." No, it literally is nowhere is at 420. It is nowhere at all on Earth is at 420 right now. Time zones don't work like that, buddy. Jesus fucking Christ.
No, if anything, the closest you get, it's 4:53.
Well, yeah.
Somewhere.
Because some places do time zones in 30-minute increments too. So, and those places, it's still not there either. It's still not 420 somewhere. It's like shit, man.
It's that last minute marker is what fucks you up. That has to be a 0 for it to be 420 somewhere.
Yeah, and then also a 2. It has to be a 2 somewhere, and that it's supposed to be 2 somewhere else in the world. Jesus. Sorry, just kind of popped up and I facepalmed.
That's all. It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. No, it's fucking.
Actually, that's true. It is. Somewhere it's 5:30 right now. Somewhere.
But that's not 5 o'clock. That's 5:30.
Yeah, I know.
It's the same statement.
That's what they're implying.
It's always 5 o'clock somewhere. No, somewhere. The closest you got somewhere, it's either 5:30 a.m. or p.m.
Are people really shitting on Chappie? Those people are dumb. That looks awesome. What the fuck? Anyway.
There's people who are like Android.
Hi, Stout man. How are you?
Good.
John's off doing fuck knows what.
I'm just now remembering, for whatever reason, a song from the movie Can't Hardly Wait. And I'm like, wait a minute, that song is a remake of a song. I know it.
What song is it?
I don't know the actual name of the fucking song.
Link me to the music, sirs.
I don't know where the music is. It's in my head. To quote John Malkovich.
Wait, go to the soundtrack, start searching songs, mofo.
That's what I'm doing. Shut
okay!
the fuck up.
Fine! Be all ahead of the curve for once.
Yeah, for all the people in the chat. I hear this a lot when people just go, "Oh, Android sucks." I go, "Why does Android suck?" If you just say something sucks and you don't give a reason, that just shows that you're stupid. Perfect. You just say something sucks, with no context. But yeah, for my explanation for the reasons why Android does not suck is because it's exactly like iOS, except it's way more open. It's the same. Saying Android sucks is the same people that say people who use Linux suck. It's like, wait, what?
More people use Android than iOS. Like,
I
large
still to
market.
this
Large
day, Android is
market now.
4-to-1 in the market.
It's more than that now.
And the reason why?
85% of the market is fucking. They just recently came out with a thing that said 85% of the market is now Android.
Like I can build a device right here, install Android on it, and just sell it. I have to have the Android market on
A lot of
it.
people saying it's just, they don't like Android because it's too confusing. I go, the interface is exactly like fucking iOS.
Except it has more than one button, God forbid.
I know, it's got 3. Ooh.
Oh God. Jesus fuck. That's too many buttons, sir. Back the fuck off.
It's got a...
It's got the side, technically it's got 6 buttons. It's the volume up, down, power.
Oh no, I'm talking about the little buttons on the bottom.
It's got a whole...
It doesn't just have one
2
giant
more buttons.
I'm retarded, I do everything button on like a fucking, on a fucking iPhone. It's got, a back, a home, and a settings button. How a normal brain functions. Back, home, settings, and options. I can't has brain function. So, I mean, I get the whole, sometimes it crashes, unchecked, unstable software, so just don't be an idiot.
Yeah, that's not the
install every
operating
Android
system.
app they send you through an email.
Why is that the operating system's fault?
It's not.
It's not, exactly.
It's
the app's fault.
Yeah, and you look me straight in the eye and tell me an iPhone doesn't fucking crash.
That's like saying Linux doesn't get viruses. It's just very hard. It's very hard to get viruses, but this you can still get viruses.
Yeah.
What in Jesus Christ am I looking at here, Stout?
They're like, Android is getting so bad, you have to install antivirus software on your phone now.
Is that like a blowjob game? What? You just posted just an image.
Oh my God! Can you not tell what that is?
Oh, I know what it is.
I know what it is. I'm fucking with you. Jesus. Getting people to recycle. It's brilliant.
Yeah, dude, you can play fucking Metal Slug.
Yeah.
I can see what the game is. It's Metal Slug
3.
I think it's it's not 3. Because it says Super Vehicle. I think it's Metal Slug 2. No, the glare is perfect right over if it's 1, 2, or 3. I think Metal Slug 3 is the only one that doesn't say Super Vehicle 1001/1 or whatever.
Just trolled everyone in the chat too.
And here's another thing they're driving. Well, not nuts, but you're like, what?
Saying your phone got infected with a Trojan virus, you might not want to mention that out loud. Because they might want to know what exactly you were doing with your phone.
That is a striking resemblance.
Holy... the hell?
That's pretty awesome.
I still love the interview they did with like the 22-year-old, or no, not 22, but now like 15 or 16-year-old, who was the baby on the.
It was 18 that they believe at the time.
Was it 18?
Yeah.
On the Nirvana cover.
Mm-hmm. He was what, several months old or whatever, or a year old, something like that.
Yeah, something.
Yeah. I'm like, yep. Look, I know.
Sorry, I had to chop my chicken.
We know. We heard.
Very trollingly, we heard.
The trollingly. Oh, when I was tapping the spoon.
Yeah.
For 5 minutes.
Yeah. Fuck.
Ding 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 ding.
Knock it off!
With your spoon, buddy.
Stop it!
The 9-hour epic.
You're having tea and a donut, I see.
You, sir, are a bastard.
I should eat real food, but I'm not going to.
I still have a Tim Hortons gift card. I could go and get donuts right now.
In the middle of the live stream, just walk away.
But then, of course, I'd be gone for like half an hour. But
Don't tell anybody. You just walk away mid-conversation. Come back 10 minutes later with donuts.
what? Went to get donuts. Isn't that obvious? That's what I was doing.
Bro, what? Had a craving.
It was calling me.
Cyrus. My phone was ran over by a Trojan horse.
Apples don't get viruses. It's a proven fact.
Nah, that's funny. All those apples I got in Geek Squad that had viruses totally didn't have viruses.
Yes, and your iPhone doesn't crash. Oh yeah, totally. Those hundreds of iPhones that I fixed that crashed and wouldn't boot anymore.
Well, actually, you can recharge those in the microwave.
Thank you.
No, I've seen that video of that demon monster that comes out of fucking phone when you microwave it.
That's true. That was pretty.
Starts banging his head on the door and it was creepy.
Let me out! Microwaving your iPhone opens a gateway to hell.
Oh yeah, and like I said, I hear that like iPhones don't have problems, they don't crash. I'm like, then why are there dedicated stores designed to fix those fucking things? I worked at one.
It's called I Crashed My iPhone. The store. No flash sales on PSN right now? Fuck! That's fine, I don't have a lot of money anyway. It's not like I'm not overwhelmed with games to play right now anyway.
Ooh, so thanks to the PlayStation Plus this month, I now own Oddworld's New and Tasty, the new remastered version.
Which one? Sorry.
Oddworld Abe's Odyssey's New and Tasty.
Oh, cool. Now,
Now,
which is that a remaster of?
Abe's Odyssey, the first one.
Like the original PS1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I have the PS1 version. Fuck, I didn't know there was an HD remaster of that.
It's not only an HD remaster; it is a complete redesign. It is literally a brand new game. It's called New and Tasty.
New and Tasty.
Go look up pictures of this game, and you're gonna go, "Wait, that's the same game."
Is it coming to PC at some point?
Say what?
Is it gonna come to PC at some point?
Yeah, it's PC and PS4.
Oh, I want it.
PS4, no PS3. Makes me.
Of course
No,
not.
it's the next gen release.
I mean, the PS3 can't handle that new and tasty game.
Can't handle
Probably
upgraded
can't.
PS1 graphics.
It's not upgraded PS1 graphics.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not. It's literally they went back and built the game again from scratch.
Well, let me look here. I'll look in the PS4 section. So I do want a PS4 at some point.
I like to whisper a lot.
I mean, I own Abe's Odyssey on my PC, but on Steam. But...
Oh, yeah, I own the PC version and I own the versions on the PS3, the PS1 versions.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Wow, this game looks beautiful.
Yeah, they did some serious work on this.
Oh, that's
It looks great.
That's Abyss Odyssey, not the same thing.
Sir, we show our stuff off?
No, we were waiting for you.
Oh, okay.
Are you here now, Stout?
I'm here. Let's do this. I'll go first.
Cubert rebooted. The fuck?
Yep.
From Mill Creek, and I put one of the reviews of this up already.
Awesome.
The movie.
The Wild One, that's the one I put the review of. Fucking magnificent! Nice and beautiful and grainy and exactly what you want out of a classic movie like this.
Nice.
I absolutely love that one. And then this one I haven't watched yet, Lady from Shanghai with Orson Welles.
Yeah, I should put you in the spotlight. There you go. You're in the spotlight.
So I'll be reviewing this one soon, Lady from Shanghai. And then 2 pieces of crap on Blu-ray that I got for $4.50 each.
Yay! Lost in Space.
Fuck
the
you.
98 movie.
Fuck you.
I don't think I've ever actually seen
It
that.
has,
I've seen a
I
lot of
hope
the show,
that
though.
melts your PS4.
to my great surprise, it has a lot of special features. It's got deleted scenes, additional scenes, 2 commentaries, one from the director and screenwriter Akiva Goldsman, and then one with visual effects supervisors Angus Bickerton and Lauren Ritchie, director photography Peter Levy, editor Ray Lovejoy, and producer Carla Fry.
Director of photographer.
And then 2 featurettes and a Q&A with the original cast and a theatrical trailer. This has a lot of freaking special features.
Pretty good.
$4.
They try to buffer the crap with a bunch of special features.
She said for $4.50.
Yeah.
Too much.
So which one did you get for 50 cents?
You got
I thought you said you got two pieces of crap for $4.50.
No, 2 each for $4.50.
Oh.
Each of them were $4.50. Yes.
Thomas,
and the other one was the
Island. Oh, there we go. Okay. Sorry, I thought you looked like you were done, and I was confused.
Oh. Michael Bay's The Island, or the prototype for the Transformers movies.
And
Michael
a
Bay
remake
blows
of the
up.
movie Clonus the Parts Horror.
Michael Bay blows up an entire island, just what you've always wanted.
Fuck yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna go give my sauce a stir. I'm gonna go stir my sauce, if you know what I mean.
I just I like Lost in Space. I can't explain why. It's crap. I acknowledge it's crap, and I just
it's terrible schlock. Not even good schlock. It's terrible schlock.
And I like it for some reason.
Stout, I'm with you on that one, actually. I saw that one.
Of course you do.
I just went to the theaters and saw that, and I actually had a lot of fun watching it. I know it's crap, but unlike you, I believe it's fun crap. It's just stupid, mindless crap.
And to be fair, Brandon
that's
is kind of
like
an
your
expert
opinion.
on that kind of stuff. But
There we go. Sauce is stirred.
I'm just saying, that's just like your opinion, man. It's alright.
Who's giving their opinion about something they don't know anything about?
Brandon.
Oh, well, that's no surprise.
When you nailed up Lost in Space, the first thing I did was go.
That's the one thing about that song. It really doesn't fit. You know?
No, you like this. Like
I'm having pirate cookies.
Just some dude just rocking out hardcore on the guitar. That it just goes because I know it's supposed to be the original theme and blah blah blah.
Or what?
It just doesn't.
Lost in
sound right.
Space.
Yeah.
The end credit music is like some hardcore heavy metal. And then like in the middle of the guitar, his trumpet just starts out of nowhere.
You know what? To be absolutely fair to Lost in Space, it's at least not boring.
Yeah.
And that's the biggest sin the movie can make, is it's boring.
That's true.
So at least it's not the worst.
But
It's not even the worst movie ever. It's just good in my opinion.
Bad.
like A Good Day to Die Hard was incredibly boring.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to watching that one. I will. I am a glutton for punishment. But
Day to Die Hard.
yeah.
Oh, Sean, I posted a picture in the not in the chat, but here in the Google
Is
Hangout.
that
You know, just 1 second. Ben Christian says he picked up the Criterion Watership Down.
Oh, it's the Die Hard movie, right? Good, Jesus Christ.
Nice.
My brain just would not make that connection.
What?
My brain was not making Die Hard connection. I kept thinking of the James Bond movie. I'm like, what? No, that's not it. And I'm sitting here just mumbling to myself, trying to connect those dots for
Did
Die
your
Hard.
That's a
brain
Die Hard movie,
break?
not a Bond movie.
I broke for a minute because that's how bad A Good Day to Die Hard is every time trying to think about it, just breaks my brain.
So bad.
Well, it really does not feel like a Die Hard movie, that's for sure.
It's not a Die Hard. We talked about this. It's not a
Yeah.
Die Hard movie.
I know.
Yeah. It's some other movie, but just happened to be retrofitted with some Die Hard shit.
Mm-hmm. Retrofitted with duct tape and baling wire.
It's not even good enough for duct tape.
I mean, I would say
dollar
it's
store
more of a
masking
Rambo.
tape.
Exactly.
I would say it's more of a Rambo movie, but no, it's
Hold
not
on.
even
Not even
that.
It's
No.
more. It's more of a Rambo wannabe movie.
There you go.
Yeah, it's not even good enough to be a Rambo film.
It's somebody saw Rambo and thought it was about a guy who had no personality whatsoever, and decided, we're just going to start this off with a whole bunch of action and just keep with the action, and there's no point to anything. It's action, 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 action.
With no point, no character development, nothing. Just
I thought you hadn't seen it, Stout.
I haven't. That was a guess from what you've told me about.
Well, that was very accurate.
Because that's the standard Hollywood action film. That's why when I see a good one, I praise it so
sad,
hard.
isn't it? It's like, this isn't action. What did you do to my action? You whored it out. You made my action movie a whore.
Go back and watch the original Dirty Harry movies. Those are some fucking action movies.
And yes, JL asked about Harrison Ford, and yes, we heard, and yes, he is a badass.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were about to say, yes, we heard, and yes, he's dead. What?
No.
I thought he was okay.
No. Fine.
He walked away from an airplane crash. You knew that, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
All right.
We didn't exactly walk away.
Anymore.
Apparently, he got out of it by himself, like stepped out of the plane by himself, and then.
Yeah, he actually walked. He literally walked away and was met a few feet later by a couple of paramedics.
It's like, yeah, you probably want to get on this stretcher. I know you're Harrison Ford, but still.
Yeah, you're still gonna go to the hospital. It's the fucking law, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Fine.
people. The problem is when you're in a violent accident of any kind, the reason why they check you out is because you can rupture internal organs and you don't feel pain.
Well, you're in
You
shock.
fucking bleed to death internally.
You're in shock. I mean, you don't
Yeah.
feel pain. You may be horribly injured and not even realize it.
Right. And even if you're not in shock, a lot of those aren't painful because the way you pass that point because shock has made it go away or made it not. I mean, so you're feeling fine and you just die in your sleep.
There are also certain organs in your body you can rupture and puncture that you will never feel because you have no nerves on those.
There's no pain.
There's
you can break and maim those and you'll never feel it because
I'm not going to give away any spoilers, and I appreciate those who do know what I'm talking about. Also, don't give away any spoilers. There is a character death in Robotech that is like that, where the character basically just doesn't realize he's injured and just carries on and then dies unexpectedly.
That's how it happens.
Yeah.
Happens in war all the time too, because from explosions. Oh great, you just thrown 10 feet in an explosion. Oh, but you had no shrapnel, and you still got to get checked out.
Yes.
So I don't know if I shared. Did I mention the massage parlor of death in Mutantis last week?
Yes, you did.
Yes, you did. I remember.
Okay.
Ben Christian was just saying the same thing happened to Howard Hughes.
Yes.
Did that.
Yeah, they have a really good the scene that they have for that in The Aviator, the newer movie.
Couple of things in the chat here. Desk and Shell says he picked up the first 3 seasons of TMNT, the original series. Awesome. I gather you're going to be joining us for some viewings. Ben Christian asked, Sean, can you go over the pickups from this week? I can't, because I didn't pick up anything this week. Everything that was in my last update video is completely up to date. That's the last of the stuff that I got recently. Carlatin talks about something that we apparently talked about when I was playing Killzone. Oh, I guess the plane crash. Oh yeah, and Bluto says, I loved First Blood so much that I don't care to watch 2 and 3. I'll eventually watch 2. And I wasn't that big of a fan of Rambo from 2008. What? But that was so
an
good.
Amazing film.
That was a great movie.
Just like Rocky Balboa, he just came back with 2 great knockout punch movies. I really liked both of those.
Oh hey, David Hinks says, Sean, for years I hid my disability, but I recently decided to come out and talk about it. Well, good for you, man. That's awesome. Good for you. Never deny who you are. Just
gotta be who you are.
Yeah.
Being someone else isn't really an option.
I mean, we've all got issues.
Absolutely.
Oh, we definitely got issues.
Most of us have anxiety and occasional crushing depression that comes out of nowhere.
Soul-crushing depression.
Yes.
Like, if it were raining saw blades outside, I would jump out head first. Thankfully, it's not raining saw blades.
Speaking of, self-inflicted harm, I'm going to go back to the kitchen for a moment.
Yeah, so I have these screeners from Arrow Films that I can't watch because they're all other region Blu-rays. So I picked up a Blu-ray drive from my computer that has yet to come in. So I'll have that next week, on Thursday, supposedly.
I just wanted to say that, when I said that we all have issues, I guess I'm not trying to say that means that your issues aren't as important or anything.
Right.
That, we all have issues, and it's important to talk about them and discuss them and just be honest with yourself about them, you know?
Yep.
There you go.
Peoples with Issues United, or PIU. Pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew! And then our detractors say it's pew. Fuckers.
Pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew.
I have a Blu-ray that is currently in the possession of my parents because they got the mail on the way out, and they have yet to come home. So I have something else. It's out there somewhere. It got dead silent for a moment. What the fuck?
I'm just trying to respond to some comments on Reddit about my Pretty in Pink video.
And I was digging through my computer, and I found my copy of the Dark Crystal Director's Cut with rare footage and all original dialogue.
And I was scratching my dick. And Eric, you need to share that with me. I need that from you, sir.
Yes, I will.
Worst rap beatbox ever, yeah! Jiggle belly, y'all! Get the jiggling!
That man's the jiggling.
Commence the jiggling, yeah, there you go. Hey, I'm 8 followers away! I'm 7 followers away, or subscribers away from on YouTube from 500. Look at that. So close! Fighting for it. Yes! Mild injury. So, anybody see anything interesting this week?
Nope.
Justin?
No responding on Reddit.
You're on a live show. Respond to Reddit later.
I have been waiting for 3 days to respond to these, damn it.
So you
People
leave
aren't
them
gonna
open
care by the time that
after
I
the
actually
show.
get around to responding to them.
Not when there's a lull in the show, sir. Not when there's a lull in the show.
That's not my fault. Sean walked away.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right? Do your fucking job.
No, this ain't my job.
This is your job.
Mm-mm.
There's a responsibility to your fans to entertain them. Dance monkey.
No. You can't make me. You can't make me. My mom says you can't make me.
Until May, when I can shove you down a flight of stairs, which is going to happen. Bwaha, bwaha.
I don't know why when I pictured you shoving Stout down a flight of stairs, him like the first fall, then he just crashes through the middle of the stairs.
It's not that fat. Fuck.
I'm just joking.
Jeez. You should have at least gone with the Lost Boys thing where they turn the guy into the big ball and he rolls down the stairs.
Look
Make
at
a
Stout.
fat joke. Make it hilarious, you know.
I hate all of you.
Yeah, at least mine was kind-hearted, alright? Mine was having fun.
Oh, come on,
His
you
was
knew that was
violent
hilarious.
and
A giant-
deathless injury.
A Stout-shaped hole in the middle of a flight of stairs. That would be awesome.
Sir, is that your shape? No. No,
Oh,
no.
oh, I'm okay.
I'm okay,
I
I'm
can't see
okay.
anything, but I'm okay.
And then the debris falls on you. You're like, ow, fuck, I'm not okay anymore. Shit.
Oh crap! I'm stuck on the stairs again. There's a crunch berry underneath the fridge.
Oh,
Yay!
just nuking the last little bit there, so I'm impatient and don't feel like getting splattered. Scalding sauce. Flash of the garlic toast from Big Dinner the other night.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I have a kitty. Hi, kitty. No, ow, that's my nipple. Don't need that kitty. Say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody.
Quality entertainment here, ladies and gentlemen.
No one's talking.
Things and stuff.
Did I leave and kill the chat?
Yes.
All right.
Then I was berating Stout for letting it get quiet. Because he's over there on Reddit instead of on live. Well, on a live show.
Let me just scroll back here. I'm talking about, everybody has either disabilities and/or issues or both.
we all have our damage. It's all right.
That's right. We're all damaged in our own special, unique ways.
Speaking of damage, hi, Cass.
Hey!
Perfect.
David was just mentioning that he got bullied in school because of his disability, and that's why he hid it for this long. That's completely understandable. I got bullied a lot in school as well, actually.
I did also, for being fat. But, and for being a guy who wore heavy metal shirts, apparently a poser.
In my case, it was just that I was a nerd and a geek before it was chic.
Oh, me too. We all were.
And I was kind of a fish out of water socially, kind of socially inept. So, the more self-confident assholes decided to make me their target. And I never got beat up or anything. Well, when I was younger, I did when I was a little kid. But
I get beat up a lot.
But in high school, I got almost beat up a lot, but always managed to finagle my way out of it. But mostly just got picked on, ridiculed, a lot of just flat-out verbal abuse.
I would argue, though, there was one time when the almost beat up was earned, was when you tripped over the power cord in the computer lab.
Oh, yes. And blew up all the computers in the computer lab. I'll be right back.
I'll let Sean tell that story when he comes back.
Yeah, I got beat up a lot. That's all right. It was funny. I ran into one of the people who used to beat me up all the time in high school. He was like, "Hey man, how's it going?" I'm like, I'm fine." "Oh man, I miss hanging out." I'm like, "Hanging out? What planet are you living on? You used to kick my teeth in, you piece of shit." I still remember that. I still hurt from some of those. It's like you permanently fucked my life because you were insecure with your whatever the fuck was going on with your shit, your homosexuality, your internal rage, or the fact that your parents split up, whatever the fuck it is that bent you out of shape. Yeah, that's okay. Nope, we were never friends. Jesus Christ.
Not quite warm yet.
So, garlic bread.
Mm-hmm. It's the last of it from the other night. I took the last of the sauteed mushrooms and put those into the Alfredo sauce.
Nice. I just made my usual.
I'm making chicken Alfredo, by the way, Cass. Chicken Alfredo pasta.
Oh, okay. I made my usual Saturday night steak dinner, so. Stuck on that now. Actually, as per usual.
I was going to say, don't dump it on your desk.
Oh, shit! Yeah. This steak actually is kind of really nice. I didn't actually put any marinade on it. I just did it just with some spice. But managed to get a really good cut this time. And the...
looks perfect.
Yeah. No, I did it just the perfect amount. And I cut the mushrooms a little bit bigger, too. So, actual nice chunks of mushroom.
That's the thing, is the mushrooms actually shrink when you cook them. So you don't want to cut them too small.
Yeah, because then it's like, oh, mushroom shred. Okay.
Yeah, mushroom sprinkle.
Anyways, please tell the computer lab story. I don't think it's been told on InSaNiTy.
Oh, okay. Let me just... Hold on, my food's ready. I'll tell it in a moment.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
His food has been ready 5 times now.
Yeah, it keeps being ready and then not ready.
Oh, here, play. I was gonna say I was listening for the slam and then deep, deep, deep.
So, this story involves someone who was known around school as like the school's. He was a bully, but I mean, he's also like the school psycho. So he was like the psycho bully. It also so happens he was into computer programming. So one day, it was like around lunch, and he was doing some programming, and he was pretty good at it too. Like he was doing like he was working on some little game. And to give you some idea of what era this was like the early 80s. So all the computers in the computer lab were Commodore PET computers. So basically these all-in-one units that had the keyboard and the screen all built into one block of computer. And the screen was just monochromatic, green on black. So anyway, he's programming away and everything, and I'm, kind of checko. And I try to stay on his good side because he kind of has a reputation as being, psycho. You don't want to get on his bad side. So, so I'm like, checking out what he's doing, and he's like, yeah, look at this. And I was like, oh yeah, that's really cool. And so I don't even remember what the game was, just something he was working on. And he had been working on this thing for like probably 2 or 3 hours. And it was not particularly easy to save things on the PET. And I guess he hadn't saved at all yet. So I'm walking around.
It was a pain in the ass, that's why.
Yeah. So I'm just walking around, doing whatever, and I trip over the power cord that powers the entire computer lab. For some reason, it's just laying across the floor. So I trip and I stumble, and there's like this shower of sparks, and all the computers just go.
Oh my goodness!
Every single one is knocked out, and I just turn around, and it's almost like slow motion. I just turn around and I see Psycho Guy just going. And I just like, oh fuck! So I just turned and booked it out of there. Like I just didn't even want to be there. So.
Oh my goodness!
I ran out of the school and like way across the yard, and sure enough, and just waited for like 5 minutes, expecting to see him come out and kill me any second. So he comes out and comes walking over to me fairly calmly, and he holds up a paper bag, which is my lunch, and he said, "This is your lunch," throws it on the ground and stomps it into oblivion. Like, just mashes, it's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich or something. Just mashes the shit out of this thing. And then he walks away. So,
I'll bet you're like at least the sandwich and not me.
I was happy to...
not get murdered.
No, wait a minute. I apparently suppressed that memory. I actually remember what happened. I thought this was 2 separate incidents, but no, I don't think it was. It was this same incident. So, deeming that was not punishment enough, he introduced me to the concept of a wedgie. I didn't even know what a wedgie was at this time, but I basically thought, like, oh, okay, good, he's not going to kill me. As I turn away, grabs my underwear and...
Oh,
and
God, it hurts. It
Yeah.
crashes into your gooch. It's not just your ass, kids.
So the funny thing is,
Pushes your balls,
later,
usually.
like in later years, I don't know if he just forgot or forgave me or whatever, just understood that it was clearly not intentional. But he actually turned out to be a pretty cool guy. Like, we actually got to know each other later.
Jeez.
And, that was that. But we didn't like hang out or anything, but we were civil.
Mm.
But, yeah, there was one time, one little sort of notation of that story. He was friends with some people who were actually in the industry. And he got his hands on a prototype Atari 2600 game cartridge for a James Bond game that had not been released yet. And he asked me if I wanted it. and he was going to sell it to me for like $5 or $10 or something like that. And I had to ask, my parents if I could get an advance on my allowance because I was like, fuck yeah, I want that. And there was no reason for me to suspect it was not genuine because he was totally in that
right
community or whatever. So I was like, fuck yeah, absolutely. So I had to ask my parents, and then they were like, oh, is that kid that gave you the wedgie? No, I don't want you buying that game.
Oh, God.
I'm like, I could have had in my possession a prototype Atari 2600 game.
Wow.
I would have kept it forever. But, yeah. But that's basically the story. This side cool guy.
I love that when you're a kid. It's like trying to find $5 for something.
Yeah.
It's like a strenuous thing. Like, I could find that in change just around my house right now.
If I go to my couch, I'm sure I can find it within 2 or 3 minutes of plucking.
Oh, I should show you my food. I'm just sitting here eating it. Okay. This is my chicken Alfredo pasta. So you got like big chunks of chicken in there, and it's egg noodles, yeah, and mixed vegetables. So it's quite a hearty pile of stuff.
You're washing it down with
water.
Hey, me too. I just refilled the bottle. I'm accident prone, so I have bottles just that I reuse. Speaking of accident prone, one of my bottles fell on the floor like 10 minutes ago. I just remembered.
Awesome.
I'll go pick it up.
Was that another Die Hard moment? Did you space?
Yeah. I think that's when I was yelling about Lost in Space and pounding on the desk.
And then there's me, as the group has determined. I basically am Mr. Bean.
Mr.
Oh God.
No.
Yeah, you were one glorious human being. Let me tell you.
Like, oh God, I'm gonna miss my flight. Pick up the open suitcase.
I'll
just create more work for myself.
Yes.
You are the living embodiment of practical humor. You are the living embodiment of the spirit of Buster Keaton, Charlie Chaplin, and Harold Lloyd.
Yeah. There you go.
You're a walking slapstick.
You are walking slapstick, sir. And I love you.
Slapstick incarnate.
I object and knock something over.
That's not true. Just the whole desk pitches backward.
Then the bookshelf falls on him off camera.
You're just sitting here and you just go. Just out of nowhere, he just goes, "I am not slapstick."
The perfect series of events.
Yeah.
It'd be like, falls backwards out of his chair. His feet hit the desk and flip the desk over onto him, and then for some reason the bookshelf falls on him too.
And we can see it all. Pointless, we can't see any of it. I'm just saying.
It just reminds me of that TV commercial, the one with the defective treadmill. I expected that one ages ago.
Good. Oh yeah. I know the one you're talking about. No, I know the one you're talking
it
about.
Just turns off suddenly.
I know the one.
Well, yeah, it stops, and then he goes to look at it, and then it moves a bit. He's like, wait a minute, and then it moves forward. He hits his head, smokes his head on the bar, he gets knocked down, and then it moves forward again, and he squares himself on like one of the legs. And so then he recovers from all of that, and he stands up, and then you just hear, and he's like, oh no, and he gets fired back into like the bookshelf, and then it falls over.
And then the bookshelves collapse on him.
Yeah. Or like a utility shelf or something. I love that one.
I remember you laughed for days about that.
Yeah. The other one I loved was the American Express commercial with Andy Roddick, the tennis player, when it's showing him, the one where he's like trying to bring all his different trophies home on the plane.
Oh Jesus!
And it's like all the different catastrophes. Like, was it at one point like he has one of those like giant cardboard checks, and he's like blocking the aisle so nobody can get out of the plane, and he's like trying to like wedge it through the narrow aisle. And he's at one point he's sitting He's sitting up in the front. He has like this bowl trophy, and he's like completely blocking the movie so that nobody on the plane can see it. So finally, he gets one, and so is like, "Oh, I'll put that away for you." And she goes to put it in the overhead compartment, and like struggles to close it, and then you just hear this really slow creaking sound, and then it just opens, and then the trophy knocks him out on the head. But it's just so unexpected, just like open, clong.
What? What was user 8305 trying to do?
NOS.
Oh. Okay. Cool. I was just curious.
There was a user being stupid? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I see what.
Swift,
Right.
Swift kick, you know.
Slowly, yeah. Color the.
I like how it just says, user was kicked by Sinslip. Bye.
I didn't want to. You can put your own custom message, but I just wanted him gone. I just clicked OK. The default message is bye. I should change it to get the fuck out. Hold
on. You should. That's more you.
Yeah.
Hot?
Oh.
Hot patch there?
I apparently found the one little pocket that was cold in temperature. All the rest of it was perfectly comfortable.
Brilliant.
Well, okay, you go. Noodles and sauce everywhere.
Oh, that's fucking great.
Noodles.
It's like when you eat like potato like fresh out of the oven or something like that, little like steamed capsules.
Mm-hmm. What? JL asked me, Sean, did you finish all the Balto movies yet?
What?
No. I've never seen any of them.
Balto.
Oh, wait a minute, I think Rose has the collection. Yeah, Rose has watched them.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Rosie's watched them, I haven't watched them.
The first one's okay, actually.
That's what I've heard. I seem to recall she also said it was okay as well, except for one part. And when I asked her, I said, "Was there a sad part?" She was, "Yeah." Like, okay.
Yeah.
Like almost every movie, like she watched, it was the original Brave Little Toaster. Same thing. So I got that for her because she'd watched all the sequels, but she'd never seen the original. So I got her the original, and she watched it on her own one morning. She came in at one point bawling her eyes out, and I can't remember what specifically it was because I was half conscious, but I'm guessing it was the sad part. She was just devastated. She came in to hear her pain, and then she went back and out and watched the rest. It's a bad, he almost died. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. So she went and watched the rest. She gets very invested in movies. Like, she really feels what the characters feel. I was surprised she didn't cry more during E.T., actually. I was kind of disappointed by her lack of crying.
Well, I used to,
damn it!
at her age too.
What?
Like, I used to be a little bit like that at her age too. So specifically, as you remember, with suspenseful stuff in movies. Like when you first showed me Howard the Duck.
Oh, God. You're like, ah! I'm like, what? You're like, it's scary. I'm like, what? It's just a big monster. Oh, yeah. And you got a little calmer, but...
Oh, that part, yeah. No, I was thinking of the part when they're in the Jeep or whatever. And then
yeah. Yeah.
When they almost crash into the restaurant.
That's a great
I was
part.
like, oh, no! And I'm like covering my eyes, and you're like, what?
Because I knew what was coming. I was like, no, you have to see this. Like, ah!
Because I'm picturing like this big explosion disaster with the main character.
Bodies everywhere.
So then I love that. It's just like wobble, wobble, wobble.
It now says fuck off when it's the default. So now when I click someone, it'll say fuck off.
Awesome.
I don't have to type anything.
That's nice.
What?
Nothing.
Oh. Fuck off.
We don't have a duty to be polite to our trolls.
Yeah, I don't kick people who are polite.
Oh my God, Eric Sachs has joined.
Oh my God! Hi, Eric. How's it going?
You bastard, whoever you are. Yeah.
Our shitty robots for the win.
It should say "fuck off." We have work to do.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'm not referencing them. I'm just telling someone to fuck off. So.
No, I know.
That robot is hilarious. Oh, now I have to show everybody because I reacted. Hold on a second.
From our shitty robots, I assume. You should share the hammer one from yesterday.
Whoa.
That was epically funny.
Which one are you talking about?
This I'm telling Justin. He sent me this our shitty robot with the hammer yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
You share that one. That was I lost my shit.
I like how the
sitting
robot
there.
falls over, but then he gets himself back up again.
Yeah.
He don't give up.
There you go. There's one.
So this GIF, oh my God.
Which one?
The one Stout just posted.
Speaking of high school, these are the things that got me through.
That's not what we were talking about. But, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'll share this. It's hilarious. Speakers and pedals and microphones.
I believe that's an amplifier.
Yes. Sorry. Those are the things that got. Oh, that was desk and shelf. I clicked the wrong thing. I thought it was Stout's post. Those are the things that got desk and shelf.
Oh wow! I thought you were just really being a dick to that guy.
I know. I was like, why are you being a dick to him? He's a cool dude. You bastard. You're a piece of shit. Is where I was going with this. I'm gonna kick you from the head. Like, get out.
And the things that brought you peace.
You fuck.
Our amplifier has some speakers.
That's not the one above is Stout's link. It's the funniest GIF ever. I love it. And I posted it on Twitter as this is my relationship status.
Wow. Tune in for more Saturday Night Dicketry.
What? I described in my own relationship. I'm allowed to speak myself.
Alright, hold on. Okay, here we go. So, robot trying to hammer a nail. Here we go.
Failure. See, and then I just. See, and that's alright. So it's like 3 a.m. I'm trying to get off. I give up and go to bed. That's my relationship status right there.
That's great.
I think the robot just went, fuck it.
I give up. Yeah. No,
Oh my God! I love you, shitty robots.
The greatest subreddit. It's my favorite subreddit of all time.
Shitty robots. Hey, welcome back, Garbage Gamer.
Yeah, our shitty robots.
Where'd you go? Did you crash?
Eric? Are you back?
Hello?
Eric!
Eric?
He's frozen for a second. No, he's moving.
Ermagerd, it's Eric!
He's saying 1 second.
No,
One second.
Work? Wow.
The image or the video that Justin just posted.
I can't believe you laughed that hard at an Ermagerd joke.
No, of course not.
Am I working?
Yep.
There you
You're
go.
working.
Yeah, I totally love going to make food and coming back to the sound of Sean going, blue screens, it turns off.
Oh.
Sean, you blue screen, my man. Yeah.
Awesome. My mighty derpiness. Yeah. Holy shit, Stout. Get off that subreddit.
No! You can't make me!
Get off it.
Look at this shit! Oh my god, Brendan, you're gonna love this one.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god!
It just smashes the light.
Try playing it again, Sean. I just saw black.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Can you see?
Don't go full screen. It won't work full screen.
Oh, okay, hold on. I'll do this. How's that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that should work.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, so robot stop sign.
You should stop now. No! No! Now, you should get the next, the one that Stout just posted.
Oh my god, Stout.
Okay,
last
that's the
one.
last one. That's the last one.
It's the best.
I will kill
my
you.
God.
The best one.
It's so good.
That is harmful.
What's this
God.
like? Stop! Stupid
No,
inventions
no.
that don't need to happen, or
Oh my god.
It's our stupid robots, apparently.
It's
Or
our
shitty robots.
Right.
Yeah, shitty robots.
my personal favorite is the one. It has to be posted on that site for it to be even a remotely legit subreddit. Is the Cheeto, the robot with the Cheeto?
With the Cheeto.
It's supposed to show like a prosthetic arm. What it does, it shows it with the Cheeto, and it goes to this foam head. So
That's
it
on
decides to go-
our shitty robots. That's what I beat it before, off of our shitty robots, yeah.
Just stabbing it to death with the Cheeto.
I still think my favorite subreddit, and I don't know what Stout would know what it's actually called, but the stupid infomercial people one.
Oh,
Where'd the go?
where'd the soda go?
Yeah. God, I love that one.
Stupid infomercial people ones are hilarious.
Of course, if you're always really, really bored, the perfect one to go to is our shitty food porn.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
And you can have the
Or
fun of
react to
actually
it.
seeing shitty food, and also seeing
People-
stuff that is not shitty food and complaining about it.
Yep. Our reaction gifts is also really good, too.
Oh yeah. That spawned a whole website called reactiongift.com.
Because,
I had to print screen that shit because Sean's frozen. I'm the
oh,
most
thank God,
hilarious.
my turn black. And just as I thought to do it, my screen turned black for him. I'm like, damn. Because I was thinking that someone got screen capped that.
I so just got a high quality print screen of that shit.
Like, on the internet, sir. And it is available for all of us.
Alright. It seems people are not getting the message with the Reddit for shitty robots, so here you go. That's where it is. There you go. Enjoy. Oh, good.
That's JPEG.
Sean is perpetually eating food.
I'm calling this picture Sean creams his mouth.
Oh, God.
What?
Look! He's got cream.
Oh, I know.
over his-
Oh,
No, I'm
God.
laughing at something else.
I need it today. This is awesome.
Crash says he was on an anime news network today and heard the name of a band called Porno Graffiti. I have no idea what it's about. I just think it's a clever name. Well, yeah, pretty. What the fuck?
Can't think of a single reason on why you'd want to do that, but
Yeah.
friends, my high school friends used to have a thing called "That's the name of my next band." Whenever we'd hear something cool or silly, so one time I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the line, the words "piss" and "lizards" got jumbled together. And we came up with this whole fictional history of the Piss Lizards. This band, the most ripped off band in the universe. All the hits from the 70s and 80s, Piss Lizards did them. They kept trying to reinvent themselves. Grunge, Piss Lizards did that too. But they got their song stolen. That was the whole concept of Piss Lizards. And it all stemmed from "That's the name of my next band." Just make it rambly. Shut up.
A name like Piss Lizards, to me, they need to be a punk rock band from Manchester, and their lead single has to be called Oi. I don't know why, but that's just what I have in my head.
Yeah, we are the Piss Lizards.
Right.
What's your name? Oi.
Oi, the Piss Lizard, yeah.
My name is Oi Piss Lizard. Yeah, we decided to name the band after my last name. Oi Piss Lizard.
Yeah, so a long family lineage. You know,
Of the Piss Lizards.
my great grandfather H.J. Mulliner Piss Lizard.
Oh Lord.
I remember the old days with Uncle Pissy. Grandpa Piss Lizard. Okay, I need to stop.
I unleashed the dogs of war, but forgot to cry havoc. Now they're playing fetch with my enemies.
Huh?
Wonder if Sean watches these, later on, the parts where he's dropped out, just to see how useless we all are at maintaining the show in his absence.
Completely useless.
We're lost without our esteemed host.
I won't say lost, we just get bored really quickly.
Yeah.
We're not laughing at him hurting himself or screaming in his mouth.
Well, if I have any stories to tell, of course I want to.
Case in point.
Cyrus said he pre-ordered the Wire Blu-ray set and a few other things this week through the Geeky link. Awesome! Thank you very much. It all goes to help the cause.
I hope he knows that he's
It
offline.
is most appreciated.
He probably crashed out and then, oh, I'll be right back, I'm gonna go get food.
Well, I wonder if I should call him. Does he have Rosie this week? Do you know? I was on the phone to ring him. He's sleeping.
I don't think he does.
Okay, well, I'll give him a ring.
Yeah, he could have had a power outage. We don't know. I mean, you know.
Yeah, well.
In which case, at some point, this will end.
Yeah, that's true, too. Yeah, does this go on live if the host is gone for too long?
It'll eventually go off there, yeah, I believe.
Oh, it does, okay.
I think it takes like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm calling him. That should make a good highlight if you didn't know.
Cut here.
Ring, and I'm back!
That's usually how it works.
Hey, what's going on?
God damn it! And then he leaves to answer the phone.
Okay, sounds good. Bye. Computer troubles. He'll be here momentarily.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
both had computer troubles. I blue screen and he died as well.
You guys,
on your end, it would be, you guys,
Yeah.
Right when you did that, my computer actually hung up for a second, so I was like, oh shit.
Perfect.
I would type hello. I would type hello to somebody, and I hung up on the H. So I'm like, great. Now I'm freezing.
I was gonna say that every time my room gets really, really dirty, I'm like, my God, it looks like Megatron dumped a diarrhea deuce.
Okay. Somebody just actually fart there 5 seconds ago, or was that just a mouth noise?
That's me.
Oh, okay. Was that an actual fart?
No.
Okay, good. I was gonna say you want to check your pants after that one.
That's just what I did. I was just.
I was like, that's the wettest fart I've ever heard anybody make.
I used to call it my duck fart.
Mm.
It sounds like a duck fart. I
I
imagine
used to make- I used to
walking.
make- Yeah.
Cass, are those buttons on your shirt?
Yeah.
It just looks like you spilled shit everywhere.
Yeah, right here.
No, that's a button right there.
No, it looks like you spilled shit. It's weird.
I was
Some of